Folktales. Folktales are old stories that have been told for generations. They are stories in the oral tradition or tales that were told out loud to people rather than being in the written form. Okay? They are stories about common people and a fight between good and evil, typically to deliver a moral, a lesson about good and bad, right or wrong. So you may have been told many stories like this by your grandmother and your mother, right? So right now I'm going to tell you one folk tale about the people of the sea. Okay, it's a Scottish story, so listen carefully. Down in the deep green sea, where all was silent and the world was lit murky, there lived the sea people. They were strong and ancient, who lived in elegant marble cities, but they were not happy. The changing tides were slowly destroying their homes, and their numbers were dwindling. Each time they launched an attack above the waves, trying to win some land to make a new home, they were beaten by the people of the land, and they used to lose the battle. The people of the land were very strong. But the Sea King was wise. He gathered his people together and explained that they must try a new approach. You will go ashore and join the people of the land. You will adopt their customs and culture. But your heart will always belong to the sea. And so the people of the sea clambered ashore and became the people of the land. They went out to the sea because they could not live in the sea anymore, because all their houses were being broken by the tides. The tides were very strong and they could not even make new houses anymore. So they went out of the sea and they meant to get settled in the land. But being tall, slim, and golden hair, they got settled easily. They got married easily. They stayed there. Everyone accepted them. People liked them so much. They were very beautiful people. Some of them became excellent fisher folk, strong swimmers. Obviously, they lived in the sea, so they could swim very nicely. And they also sang very beautiful lullabies of loss. Lullabies means when you're sleeping, mommy sings you the song, no? That kind of song. Okay. But not all the sea people got settled into their new life. They did not like the meat and the bread. They did not like the food or the sound of the language. They felt the sound of the language was very harsh. People of the land, they spoke very harsh language. And some of them even did not like the height of the dizzy sky. So back they slipped into the sea. They went back to the sea. But they had been away for far too long to pick up their old lives. They could not see. They could not be sea people or land people. So the Sea King said, I will make you people of both. Although they could not live in land or sea, they could stay in neither place for too long. So what did they do? Every 7 years, they had to change from sea to land or land to sea. And the parents got somehow adjusted like this. But their children, they loved the sea and grew into becoming great navigators. Means those who are there in the ships who tell us where to go, how to go. You can get lost in the sea. But these are the people who tell you how to go about in the sea. Or they become great sailors. They became great sailors, and some of them loved the land, some They liked the land and they became great sculptors or farmers. They became very good farmers. They knew about the plants, they knew about water, which water to use. So they became great farmers. But what happened to the people who chose to stay under the sea? Only in the sea, inside the sea. Well, perhaps they still live there. If you want to go into the sea and see, maybe you'll find some people. So that is it for the story. See you. Bye.